Hi everyone, welcome. My name is Karol Mills, and as you guys can see, the title of this presentation is The 4 Steps Our Homeowners Use to Sell Their Home for Top Dollar for the Shortest Amount of Time Possible, no matter the market. Now, you might have heard other agents talking about how they sell homes fast, even buy yours if it doesn't sell, or maybe you've heard some crazy things like charging super low commission and still promise to represent you. But I have to tell you, we are one of the very few groups of agents that actually helps homeowners sell their homes for more than they expected in as little amount of time they ever thought possible. The great thing is we're helping them do this all the time without the crazy gimmicks. So what I'm going to share with you in this presentation is the real deal. I'm going to show not just how we're selling close to $1 million worth of real estate per month in our business, but how we have helped dozens of our homeowners sell quickly with little to no stress and move on with their lives with more money in their pocket than they ever thought possible. So sit down and buckle up, because the information I'll be sharing has the potential to transform the way you think about selling your home. And I don't say that lightly. I absolutely mean it. By the time this presentation is done, you're going to see that it's absolutely the case. I know a lot of people like to start off their webinars with a lot of chit-chat, personal background, and whatever else, but I just want to dive in so we can get straight to the point, okay? First of all, let's talk about who this is for so that you know, hey, am I even in the right place? Is this even the right information for me? This presentation is for any residential homeowner, investor, or landlord. Any home seller that has sold a home in the past, whether it was smooth or extremely stressful. Any homeowner that wants to avoid all of the money pits and empty promises along the way. Any homeowner that may feel like they're upside down in their payments or might owe more than their home is worth. Or maybe even a homeowner that is looking for someone that actually cares and will take care of every detail so they can get on with their life. If any of those resonate with you, then this is absolutely for you. In a nutshell, any homeowner that wants to receive the largest profit possible from the sale of their largest assets and do it without losing money or sleep at night, this is for you. In the next few minutes, I'm going to show you the step-by-step game plan we are using to sell our clients' home for top dollar, and many of them in as little amount of time with multiple offers. So we'll be going over how to get a higher price per square foot than any other house in your area, how to sell in as little amount of time with multiple offers so you can pick and choose the contract you want to work with, and all without slashing your price or investing a ton of money and time into fixing up all the things you think need to be fixed, or renovating your kitchen and baths, or all that other stuff that most agents will tell you that you need to do before putting your home on the market, but you really don't. My promise to you is to provide you with a 4-step game plan for selling your home for top dollar and to teach you how to do that in as little amount of time as possible. Does this sound like you? Do you get frustrated with all of the agents calling you to list your home, but no one seems to know how to sell it? Have you ever had your home on the market before with little to no showings and definitely no offers? Do you feel like if you had a nickel for every time an agent or buyer disrespected your time, you would be a millionaire? Do you wonder where the buyer of your home is going to come from? And if it's going to fit into you and your family's timing? Maybe you're tired, running around the house at all hours cleaning up for a buyer that calls last minute and probably cancels right before they were supposed to show up. Finally, do you see other homes in your market selling that aren't even remotely as nice as yours? I know a secret trick to selling homes that most agents don't. No harm or foul, they just don't know the game plan. An agent with your best interest at heart has got to know it, and they've got to follow it, because once they do, what we've found is that the majority of agents haven't discovered the 4 steps I'm about to share with you, and it's a real problem because they don't even know what they are. There are 4 steps that have allowed us to net our clients the amount of money they need to sell for top dollar and even beyond in as little amount of time as possible. They're the same 4 steps that we will apply to your real estate transaction should you choose. My team isn't one of those teams where we tell you one thing and we do something else, like you've seen so many other agents do. Telling you they'll pay for tons of marketing and you still don't have any showings, or they are just difficult to work with. In our case, what we tell you is exactly what we do and what we've done. They'll know exactly where your buyers are going to come from. They'll have the game plan that works in all different price ranges from all over the city. They'll be able to attract the exact buyer you want and net you the amount of money you need to move on with your life. So here's the bottom line. I've had clients selling for $10,000 over asking. We've had clients selling $20,000 over asking, and we've had clients selling $50,000 over asking. The only thing they have in common is this: none of them did it themselves. Sure, some had sold their homes themselves in the past, but swore after working with us they would never do it again because the client experience was that good. Let me take a minute to introduce myself so that you know who I am and why you should listen to me. My name is Karol Mills, and I've been a realtor since 2008 and have witnessed firsthand the ups and downs of the real estate market. My team focuses on results when selling your home, and we're currently doing about $400,000 a month in sales. I currently average 4 days on market and negotiate for you 95% of the time more than your asking price. When it comes to selling your home, we make it as smooth and easy as possible and even make it fun. We are getting some phenomenal results for our clients. Basically, my team is known as the results-oriented real estate team in the Houston area because we work strictly for results and go the extra mile. Because of that, we have helped hundreds of homeowners buy and sell their homes in record time. If that sounds like something you need, then pay attention because you're in the right place. Here's the first secret. Stop selling a house and sell to emotion. Listen to me here. You think you're selling a house, but you're really selling a dream and an emotion. So start communicating and marketing like you understand that. Someone asks you, tell me about your home. How do you reply? Think about that for a second. If you say it's a 4-bedroom, 2-bath on a cul-de-sac, or if you say something like, well, it's got 2,500 square feet and it's got R13 insulation and the newest water heater, guess what? You're leaving tens of thousands of dollars on the table just by marketing your house the wrong way. Write this down. Buyers and potential buyers don't care about the details right out of the gate. They don't care about the super duper upgraded carpet. They don't care where you got the appliances. They don't care about any of those things. All they care about are the emotions they feel and the life they can build there and what your home can help them achieve. This is something that very, very, very few agents really understand. Buyers don't care about how much you spent on paint and how many years are left on the roof until after they fall in love with it. Out of the gate, they only care about how this home will make their life better. Once your agent gets this and communicates it, your home is head and shoulders above the other homes in your area. Here's what I mean. We ask ourselves, what is the most powerful, awesome, incredible lifestyle story we can paint and then share to attract the buyer that will fall in love with your home? And then we build 100% of our marketing around that. Here's what I'm talking about. Instead of saying, oh, my house has this, this, and this, that's not saying it in terms of the emotion or outcome for the buyer. Here is what your agent should be saying. Our home is situated perfectly to let the morning light come into the breakfast room. It's a great place to have our morning coffee. We've had so many family get-togethers in the expansive outdoor space and love the hot tub and fireplace under the stars. All of our children walk to the park and the library every afternoon to play with the neighborhood kids. It made it super easier for us to raise our kids in a supportive environment. We added landscape lighting so that at night it feels like a tropical oasis with warm breezes. Think about it. If a buyer sees that description and your home is in their price range, what do you think their next question is going to be? It will be, oh my gosh, when can I come see it? This is exactly what I want. When we communicate in this way, every single time a buyer wants to know when they can come look at the house. All buyers want to know is, what lifestyle will your home give me? So when they read something about your home, you want to make sure it is framed in terms of the lifestyle your home provides. Bottom line, you're not selling a house. You're not selling bedrooms and bathrooms. You're not selling your basement or garage. What you're selling is a dream and the lifestyle that your home can give to a buyer. Once you understand this and really grasp that, it changes everything. Okay, let's talk about the second secret step. The second secret step is charging what your home is worth. Look, this should go without saying, right? Now that you know the emotion and the lifestyle your home provides a buyer, ask, what is my home and that lifestyle really worth? What is it worth to get to live 2 doors down from the park or the library? What's it worth to sit around a fire pit in the fenced backyard with my dogs running off leash? Priceless. What is it worth to not have my home sit on the market for months at a time? What's it worth not to have to pick up the house 5 times a week for tire kickers? What's it worth to move on with your life? You may not be asking the best price for 2 reasons. 1, either you don't believe that your home is really worth that much, or 2, you do believe that it's worth that much, but you think nobody's going to pay for it. So, we need to price your home accordingly. I believe you need to be charging the highest price your market will bear, and maybe even then some. Maybe you don't know what that is. You owe it to yourself to know what your competition is selling for, and the highest price homes just like yours have sold for, so you don't leave money on the table. You have to take into consideration not just homes in your neighborhood, but all over your marketplace. You don't want to undercut yourself, so make sure your agent knows the sweet spot that will garner multiple offers, create pent-up demand, and get your home sold in as little amount of time as possible. There's a reason people shop at Nordstrom. Having the best feels good. Driving a luxury car feels really good. Lastly, it's much easier to reach your goals when you charge what your home is worth. I can't charge a high price for what I have. My area doesn't bear it. But here's the thing, and I think you're going to notice this. When you charge a higher but fair price, buyers begin to know, think, and believe that your property is better if you have told them why, in lifestyle terms, that it is better. They immediately become more resourceful and can find the money for something that is important to them. Here are my clients in the Lake Jackson area. They came to me ready to sell. I partnered with them and I sold their home in 2 days for $30,000 over asking price. That's not bad considering they didn't even know who I was. Let's talk about the third step, and this goes against probably what everyone is telling you. Partner with the right agent for your area. Hear me out on this. I said partner. I'm guessing that your home is one of your largest assets. When you need something done to it, something that you absolutely need to fix, do you bargain hunt? No. You want the best solution out there. The old way. Stick a FSBO sign in the yard, put an ad online, get a few calls, and quite frankly, most are agents trying to list your home. And finally, tire kickers and those that don't qualify for a loan. The new way to sell yourself. We don't concern ourselves with listing your home. We only want to sell it. We partner with homeowners to set up a buyer tour. We contact our list of waiting buyers. We create pent-up demand and competition for the home so you get a higher price. Think about it. Your buyer reach is limited because you can only attract so many prospective buyers one by one through your efforts online. Your freedom is limited because you're spending all day long answering calls and showing the property. And your impact is limited because there are only so many hours in the day. You can only reach so many people. The old way is also very limited. It doesn't speak to your buyers about what's important to them, what excites them, what keeps them up at night. Those are the things they care about. They don't care about your house. The old way, never addressing their real worries and needs. So make sure you choose an agent who knows how to sell to emotion, price your home so you don't leave money on the table, partner with you to get above and beyond the right price. It baffles me that agents don't know how to do these things. It's our job. Here's what we know so far. We run ads constantly looking for buyers in every price range. We speak with them to narrow down what they really want and need in a home. We make appointments for them to see homes they want to submit a contract on. If nothing is available, we put them in our database of over 900 buyers, partner with you, and set up a time for them and other buyers to tour your home. Here's what Mark and Sandra had to say. If anyone is looking to sell their home or buy a home, I have the best realtor in Texas. It is still so hard to believe that our home sold in 2 days and you negotiated a sales price for almost $25,000 over our initial asking price. Sandy and I are still amazed. Your skills as an agent are obvious and has allowed us to move on to bigger and better things. You went above and beyond. It was a pleasure. Thank you so much from the bottom of our hearts. Sincerely, Mark and Sandra. Here's what we know so far. A system like this can easily bring in 5 to 10 new buyers right away and get amazing outcomes for everyone while you do what you do best. And that's not selling real estate. Not saying you couldn't be great at it, but it's probably not your full-time job. Get your home sold for the most money, stress-free, and as quickly as possible. Is that starting to seem more attainable? Yes or no? You do not have to do this alone. And you should be working with the best. How do you know who is really going to generate the level of results that you are looking for and deserve? Number 1, is this agent getting amazing results for their clients? That should go without saying. It doesn't make sense to work with anybody who isn't getting some amazing outcomes for their clients. Number 2, does this agent do what they promise? This is really, really important because sometimes you'll have agents that promise the moon. They tell you they're going to do one thing, but you never see them do it. Many of them, this is a part-time job for them. It's not the way they make their money. That's the second thing you need to look at. Number 3, the third thing you need to look at is their clients. Are their clients happy in getting the outcome that they want? Number 4, are they radically transparent about their sales numbers? Number 5, do they have step-by-step strategies for getting the price you want and deserve? Number 6, are they well respected among other agents? Number 7, do they provide real support and real communication every step of the way? Doctors spend countless years getting the proper training they need to provide the best care for their patients and, rightfully so, are highly compensated. Would you willingly see a doctor who didn't really know what they were doing just to save a few bucks? I wouldn't. Hiring an agent to do all this without the proper training is crazy. Here's the bottom line. Don't try this alone, okay? I have invested thousands in mistakes. I've made them all. I've fallen flat on my face. I've done everything wrong to figure this stuff out so that we could be the very best for our home sellers. So, I want you to find an agent that meets those 7 standards I just shared with you, and I want you to spend what it takes to work with them. Like I said, it doesn't have to be me, but find somebody who can help you. I don't want you to waste a lot of precious time and money. All right, so today, I promised to provide you with a 4-step game plan for selling your home for top dollar in as little amount of time as possible, and I walked you through all 4 steps. I showed you exactly how it should be done. What you need to win. You need to understand what people are buying from you. You need to be charging what your home is really worth. You need to partner with an agent specializing in capturing buyer leads. Focus on working with the very best agent in your area that is doing this, that knows the system. Not every agent does. These 4 steps alone are enough, but I want you to get out there and find the very best. So now you have a choice. You can either treat this presentation like you have so many of those others, and you can just forget about everything I've told you. You can go back to living your life. You can list your home with your best friend and lose thousands. You can go back to just thinking, oh yeah, this will all work itself out. Or if you really want to sell your home quickly for the most money, and you want to start doing it today instead of 6 months from now, then here's what I have for you. My team and I have set aside some time in the next 48 hours to speak to you personally about what you're looking to do with your home. I'm sure you have questions. Whatever your biggest challenges are, we've seen them and we know how to overcome them. We will get on the phone to help you for 15 to 20 minutes. See where you're at, how we can help or not. Guys, this is what we do. All we do is help people figure out how much their home is worth, what they must and must not do, and then bring them offers. And we can start that process for you for free. Here's how it works. You book a time to speak with us, and we'll get on the phone for about 15 to 20 minutes. During the phone session, we're going to ask some questions about your home and your money goals. We're going to figure out if we can get you more than top dollar, and we'll show you your first steps to take. The cost is absolutely free. When you come on the call, we're going to get you clear on 3 things. How to sell your home quickly, what lifestyle marketing you can use, how to get buyers right away. But here's the catch. This is not for everyone. Now here is who this is for, because this is not for everybody. So please pay attention to this. Number 1, you've got to have a sellable house, because if we can help you get 10 or even 20 ready to buy buyers in your house, it needs to be sellable. 2, you must have a true desire to sell and move. You've got to be ready to move forward with your life. In other words, don't jerk anyone around. 3, you must hold yourself to the highest standards of integrity, because I can pretty much guarantee that you're going to be in a situation where somebody is going to want to buy your home. And I'm counting on you to do right by that client, to be fair and reasonable, to communicate well in all dealings, and to hold yourself to the highest standards of integrity. If that's you, then I want you to book a call to talk to us right now at calendly.com/Karol Mills. The reason we do this is because we love what we do. We love the people we help, and we love the accolades at the end of the day, the kind of emails and text messages that say, OMG, you guys are amazing. And because we've seen so many great people lose thousands in this market, and it's not fair just because an agent didn't know what they were doing. Here is what I want you to do right now. I want you to go to calendly.com/Karol Mills. That's calendly.com/Karol Mills. On that page, you're going to see a link to our calendar and all of the available appointment times. Just pick whatever time works for you. Grab it and you'll be taken to a very, very short form. Just fill that out and myself or one of my partners will call you at that exact time you chose. We'll chat for about 20 minutes and I promise that it will be 20 minutes well spent. It's at calendly.com/Karol Mills. Look, I've walked you through the exact game plan that we use to sell our clients' homes for top dollar in as little amount of time as possible. I don't care if your goal is that or something else. Whatever it is, the game plan is the same. The steps are the same. You just need an agent that knows how all of this stuff applies to you. What's your outcome? What should you price your home at? How do I create a frenzy of buyers and offers? This is all of the stuff that we're going to get into on that call. So go to calendly.com/Karol Mills. Now look, don't wait. Book a call now. Our calendar tends to fill up very, very quickly because this is an offer that's in really high demand, as you can imagine. Choose your appointment time and we are more than happy to help you start down this journey. All right, I think that's it. But look, I just told you how to get on a call and work with us for 20 minutes. So whatever questions you have, if you fit that criteria we talked about before, you've got a house to sell, you have a desire to move forward, and you have a high standard of integrity, and you just want to get the ball rolling, let's get started. Thanks so much, everyone. My name is Karol Mills. It's been a fantastic speaking to you today. Go to calendly.com/Karol Mills, book a call with us, and we will talk soon. All right, bye.